had dementia. She was in a memory care community, and every time they came in town, they were visiting mom, but it was business because then they had to go check on the house.
Yeah.
It'd been vacant for a year and a half,
Yeah.
and one of the worst things you can do with a house is leave it vacant.
Yeah.
A home is meant to be lived in.
Yeah.
It needs water running through the pipes. It needs the HVAC on.
Yes.
All the things that we do when we live in a
That's
home was
true.
not
That's
happening.
true.
And so, they'd come in, they'd flush the toilets and do all this. And they had neighbors that would check on the home, mow the grass. And, you got to keep the utilities on because you don't need that
Mhm.
thing, fluctuating in severe temperatures. And so they just, at a certain point, just had enough. They're like, we're tired of coming. We want to come see mom. We didn't
Yeah.
come here for the house.
Right.
And, that was their parents' only home. So, I mean, they'd been there since the 60s.
Mhm.
That was these kids' only place that they ever grew up until they moved on out of college. And, they think about the memories, the Christmases, the Thanksgivings, the birthday parties. That was where they grew up. And so, just they had reached the point of, we're done. We need some help. We just need to sell this. And so that's a very common theme for families is
Mhm.
they reach that point of they're overwhelmed, and then they're not giving it away.
Right. Right.
My process does not change. I even showed them a path to listing it with an agent,
Mhm.
and it was just we don't want to mess with it.
Right.
We want to be able to shake your hand, sign this document, and be done in the
And be
next
done with
couple of
it.
weeks.
Yeah.